Well, friends, I did a little shopping today because on Instagram yesterday, I asked you guys if there were any hidden drugstore gems that you felt like you wanted me to try or that you hadn't seen me try before, and I got so many amazing submissions. So I made a list, I went out and I bought some things that I've never tried. And now we're gonna do basically a full face. I don't have a full face of everything, but almost. We got quite a few products that I can't wait to try, and it's based off of your recommendations. It made me really excited because I feel like I'm so familiar with the drugstore and with affordable makeup in general that I just felt like I had tried everything really good, but clearly I'm still missing out. So let's see if any of these things really stand out to me. I cannot wait. There were so many suggestions for LA Girl, and I honestly have never tried one single product from LA Girl. They used to not be in stores at my Ulta, but now they are, and I was so excited to see a display. So one of you suggested the LA Girl Slim Brow Pencil. So I'm assuming this is what it is. This is called the Shady Slim Brow Pencil. I got mine in the shade Brunette. I feel like LA Girl has been a favorite for people for so long, and I can't believe I'm just now trying it, but I'm gonna start off by filling in the brows with this pencil. It has a really nice precise tip and a spoolie at the other side, which is always what I look for. So let's go ahead and fill in the brows with this. Okay, this is going on really smoothly. I like how it's not too waxy, and I also like how it kind of gives almost a brow powder effect in the sense that it's not too intense. Even though I'm kind of being a little more heavy-handed in some areas, it doesn't look overdone, which I really like. All right, we've got our brows on. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes with my NARS primer. This is just my go-to eyeshadow primer. And I'm gonna be doing the eyes first because the palette that was suggested is a little bit glam. So I really wanted to make sure that if I end up doing a smoky eye, I don't have too much fallout on the face. The eyeshadow palette that was suggested is also from LA Girl, and I'm so excited to finally be able to try this. So this is the 9-pan eyeshadow palette. And this one specifically is called Downplay, which was what was suggested. I really like the smoky, more cool tones in this, and I can't wait to put it on the eyes. So let's try it out. I'm gonna start with this shade right here, and I'm just gonna start using this as my transition shade. These are blending out really nicely so far. I'm so excited to finally be trying some new brands to me and some new formulas. So thank you to everybody who helped submit any of your hidden drugstore gems. I'm already so excited. Well, that blended out like an absolute dream. Okay, let's move into a more dark brown. I'm gonna take this one right here, and I'm gonna start smoking out the outer third of the eyelid with this. Okay, these blend out so beautifully. I'm really happy with how this is going so far. I'm just taking the brush we were using before to blend out the edges. Okay, now for the fun part. I'm really gravitating towards this middle shade, so I'm gonna take this on my fingertip. This is a really pretty kind of taupey metallic color. Oh wow. That's so pretty. So I'm gonna layer this all over the eyelid, and then I'm gonna go back into the brush we were just using and kind of buff out the crease a little. Okay, this shade is very buttery and metallic. I'm gonna buff out the edge just like I did on the other side. And I really wanna go into one of these, and I'm thinking the silver is gonna be a good option. So I'm gonna take my fingertip and dip into this. This looks like a really cool formula. It's super metallic as well. I'm gonna try to focus this more on the inner third. Oh wow, it's very metallic. It gives a extremely foiled look to the eye. So we're gonna do the same thing on this eye. And then I'm gonna take a tiny bit of the matte black and just kind of stamp it along the lash line, blending it into the crease slightly, just for an added bit of a smokiness and definition. Okay, I think that looks so pretty. I'm really excited about this, and the packaging is so nice and like heavy duty. I also really like the size of the pan, so I'm excited about this eyeshadow palette already. All right, someone else suggested this mascara right here. This is the Define a Lash Lengthening Mascara from Maybelline, and they specifically said it's perfect for no makeup, which this is not no makeup, so hopefully it still looks good with this eye look. I actually saw 2 people mention this mascara, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna pick it up because I've never tried it. I don't think it's new, I just have never tried this out, so we're gonna give it a whirl. Here's what the wand looks like. It's really small, and it's kind of spiky, which is gonna give me nice separation, I'm assuming. Yeah, so I'm just going to apply this to the top lashes. Okay, it's definitely just a lengthening mascara in my opinion. It didn't add too much volume, which is where I can see why it would be a nice no makeup kind of a mascara. It almost just tints the lashes in a way, but I do love that extra length that I get from it. I normally go for something super voluminous with an eye look like this, but hopefully you get the idea. And I actually do like how natural that looks. It doesn't overpower anything. Like it doesn't make your lashes stand out as far as volume goes, but it's definitely enough to define the lashes and to just give it that right amount of length. So interesting. Okay. I'm now going to take a makeup wipe and just clean up the fallout under the eyes. And I actually had to run to Walmart because Ulta didn't have this. And then I came home and realized that I already owned this. So somebody recommended the Milani Chill Out Soothing Primer. And I feel like I've tried this once before, but I don't remember how I felt about it, and it's been a long time. So I wanted to use it again anyway. This has wild oat extracts and ceramides. It's silicone free. It blurs imperfections. It extends makeup wear, and it has a satin matte finish. So it almost looks like it is a silicone-y primer, but it doesn't have any silicone, which is really interesting and actually nice, because sometimes silicone can clog pores, just depending. So I'm gonna apply this all over. It almost has like a cooling sensation to it. And it doesn't feel heavy on the skin, but I can also kind of feel that blurring property. Nice, okay. Yeah, I definitely don't remember how I felt about this, but it feels really nice on the skin. Okay, next I picked up the LA Girl Tinted Foundation. I'm really excited about this. I actually did pick up 2 shades. I got Ivory and Nude. I just wasn't sure which one would be best. Here's the packaging. It has like a little dropper right here. So let's see if this shade works. This is pretty light. This is Ivory. I actually really like the packaging, but since it's tinted, I'm wondering if that will work better than the other one. Actually, it blends in pretty well. Okay, there's Ivory. Let's try Nude. Here's the shade Nude. It just has a little bit more of a yellow undertone. Honestly, I feel like both could work for me. I might mix both because this is a little bit yellow and this is a little bit light. So I'm gonna mix 2 shades. I know that's not ideal, but hopefully I'll be able to get a good match from mixing the 2. And this claims to have a buildable, natural finish. It's supposed to be lightweight, it's paraben and fragrance free, and it's hydrating. Okay, so I'm gonna mix the 2 on the back of my hand, and it says to use a small amount, so I'm gonna just kind of dot this all over and just see like how it goes and see if I need more coverage. I'm gonna start blending this out. Okay, it really blends into the skin. You can see it starts to cancel out my redness already, but I do feel like I want a little more coverage, so I'm just gonna layer this up on itself. Okay, that's actually so pretty. It's completely disappearing into my skin, but it's doing something. Like it's adding the coverage that I look for without looking makeup-y whatsoever. Wow. I should have known I could have trusted you guys with your recommendations. I'm just going over everything with a sponge, usually to make sure there's no brush lines, but there weren't really any brush lines to start with. That's how well it just melts into the skin. Okay, well, I really like that. It looks so high-end. Oh my goodness. This is so fun. Okay. I'm just gonna add a quick concealer and then set the face, and then we'll move on to the next product. Okay, this next product I was really excited to try, and it's the Ulta Beauty 3-in-1 Cheek Palette. Someone submitted this and said it's their favorite bronzer and highlighter, so I'm really excited to try this out. There were a few shades to choose from. I picked mine in Santorini Sun. I hope it works for me, we'll see. I'm gonna start off with the bronzer. It's a gorgeous baked formula, and I'm just gonna start using this to warm up the complexion. Oh wow. That's starting to look really pretty. So it definitely has a luminosity to it, which is so nice. And the nice thing about baked formulas is they tend to really blend out easily. I feel like this is doing that. I'm just going over with my powder brush just to smooth out all the edges. Okay, that's really pretty. It definitely does have that luminosity, but it's not sparkly, which is really nice. While I have this, I'm gonna apply the highlighter, and I actually did pick up another blush. So I won't be trying this blush, but I wanted to dip into the highlight since they said it was their favorite. So I'm just going to apply this to the high points of the face. Ooh, so pretty. Wow, that's so nice too. How fun. This is so fun because I really feel like I wouldn't have chosen this. You know, it's something that I probably would have walked by on accident, but it's so pretty and so glowy and very easy to use. I love baked formulas for that reason. I'm just gonna press that in with my sponge. And then we're gonna do a quick lower lash line look with the LA Girl palette. You know the drill. We're just gonna use some of the same colors just to make everything match on the lower lash line. I'm gonna take a little bit of this shade. I'm just spraying the brush with setting spray, and I'm applying this to the lower lash line. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit of the brown with a tiny bit of the matte black, and I'm gonna use this to define the outer edge of that lower lash line. Okay, and then I'm gonna take the Define a Lash mascara from Maybelline and apply that to the lower lashes. Well, you can see how much length that gave my lower lashes. Almost too much. Well, half of my lower lashes are blonde, so you can't really see how long they are, but that mascara definitely made them look even longer. It's cute though. I actually really like that mascara for the lower lashes. The next product I picked up was from Essence, and this is the blush in the shade Befitting, which was specifically recommended by one of you. This color looks so pretty. I can't wait to put this on. So let's try it. I'm just gonna pop this on the apples of the cheeks. It's like the perfect rosy pink color. Okay, things are really coming together. I'm so excited about this. So I picked up the Essence Soft and Precise Lip Pencil, and this one is in the shade Legendary. Now this was actually submitted by a friend of mine, Samantha March, who you might know on YouTube, so I'm really excited to try this out. I'm gonna take off any foundation on the lips. I'm going to line the lips with this. Okay, they're very smooth. I also love this color. Ooh, okay. I love lip liners, so it's always fun to find new affordable lip liners specifically. That's so pretty, and I feel like it matches the look we have going on. All right, for lipstick, someone said the Revlon Super Lustrous Matte Lipsticks was their favorite matte formula of all time. So I found this at Walmart, actually. I just got one shade. The shade is called Pick Me Up, and it looks like this. I'm really excited about it, actually. It's a really pretty pink. So let's try it out. Ooh, it actually looks so good with that lip liner. Okay, that is such a comfortable formula. It's not like a crusty matte at all. And you can almost see it has a little bit of a sheen to it. So it's not super duper matte or drying. It's extremely comfortable. Ooh, and that color is so pretty. Oh my gosh. All right, someone else submitted the new formulation or the new reformulated Essence lip glosses, which I did receive these in the mail. I'm assuming it's this. So I grabbed this out of my PR stash. This is the Essence Extreme Shine Volume Lip Gloss. I grabbed two shades that I felt like might work with this look. I'm kind of wanting to try more of a shimmery shade. So let's see how this looks on top. Ooh, oh, that's actually so pretty. So this one does have like visible chunks of glitter, and you kind of do feel them on the lips, but it sure does give an insane amount of shine to the lips. Ooh, that's so pretty. Okay. I'm really liking that. All right, we're gonna kind of assess the situation, and I'm gonna touch up the brows just a bit. I like to do this when I do my brows first so that I didn't lose any definition. I'm just gonna assess the situation with my bronzer as well, kind of add a little bit more with what's left on the brush. And then the last thing that I picked up is this right here. Now this really intrigued me because somebody submitted this and said that the Ulta Beauty brand Clear Brow Gel in the white tube holds my brows better than Benefit. That really got me because I love the Benefit 24-hour brow setter. It's been a holy grail of mine for years. So I was like, we gotta try this. It has a really tiny wand, which is kind of nice. Let's see how this works in the brows. Okay, I really like that it doesn't over distribute product. I actually really like the wand on this as well. Okay, well, I will have to let you guys know how this holds up by the end of the day because that will really determine whether it works just as well as the 24-hour brow setter from Benefit or not. So it applied really nicely. I'm excited to see how that holds up. I realized one little tiny detail I wanted to add, and that is to add a little bit of highlight to the inner corner of my eye. So I'm going in with that Ulta Cheek palette, and I'm taking the highlight and just applying it to the inner corner. It actually really completes the look. And a little bit underneath the brow just to finish everything. All right, you guys, this is the completed look trying out your hidden drugstore gems. I wish I could have tried everything that was submitted, but I tried to pick things that wouldn't overlap too much so I could really get a feel for each product. Overall, I'm really, really impressed with everything that I tried. I feel like I do have a few things that I'm like extra excited about. First of all, this lip combo, hello. It's so pretty and so comfortable on the lips. I really enjoyed the lip liner. I love the formula of the matte lipstick so far. And then topped with the gloss, it's just really something special. So I'm really excited about that. I thought the LA Girl eyeshadow palette really made something beautiful. They had a couple more of these like in different shades, so I'm interested to see what the other ones are like, and I will probably pick up another one just because the formula is so high quality, so I'm really happy about that. And then I gotta say, the LA Girl tinted foundation was something really special. Like, it completely disappeared into my skin, but still gave coverage, so I'm excited about this, and I feel like I'm gonna be wearing this. And if this mascara holds up well on me, these two would make a great no makeup or everyday kind of a makeup look together without looking overdone. So I'm really excited. I mean, I really like the blush as well. I like the baked bronzer. It's definitely more on the luminous side, but I really like that. I think there's a time and place for that. I feel like overall, I had a really good experience with all these. But yeah, I would definitely say I'm the most floored by the lip combo, and I can't wait to try more colors in these formulas. Thanks again to everybody who submitted your hidden gems. I can't wait to try out more. I definitely saw a lot of people recommend entire brands that you've never seen me try, and it's true. Like, I haven't tried Kiko Milano before. I don't have any of those in store, so I'll have to place an online order for that. And also Moira Cosmetics was talked about quite a bit. So I'll be trying those as soon as I can. And also, so many of you guys wanted me to try out the new e.l.f. Luminous kind of base thing that's supposed to be a Charlotte Tilbury dupe, which I wanted to try that as well, believe me, but it's sold out right now in my shade. So if I see it in stores, I will pick it up, or I will buy that right when it comes back in stock online so I can review it for you guys. But I had so much fun trying out some new hidden gems from the drugstore, and I'm really happy with how everything turned out. I feel so high-end and it feels so luxurious on the skin, which is always a plus. You know, it's always so great to find really high-quality, high-performing products at a fraction of the price, and you get the same exact effect, if not better, than a lot of high-end products. If you're new here, hi, my name is Allie, and I would love for you to join the family. You can do so by hitting the subscribe button. And if you're already a subscriber, but you want to be notified on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, click on the bell after you subscribe and you'll get a notification every single time I post. That's it for me today. I hope you all have an amazing day wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Love you. Bye.